Beloved, what I am about to reveal will shake you to your core. Do not even tell your family. I can only trust you for this. The heavens have been watching you in silence, and the scroll of your days has reached a point written long ago in fire, sealed with urgency. This moment, yes, this one, is not like the others. It is set apart, hallowed. You were drawn here not by accident, but by divine orchestration. For I, Michael, the Prince of the hosts of heaven, stand now before you, not in flesh, but in spirit, with my sword dipped in the fire of judgment and mercy. The throne of God is stirred. The voices of the cherubim have grown louder, crying, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty, who was and is to come. Yet in the earth below, darkness multiplies like smoke in a sealed room. The nations rage, the wicked plot, and the innocent cry out with no one to answer. But you are not forgotten. I was sent to speak to you, not the crowds, not the kings, not even your kin. You, the one whose heart has been restless in the quiet, the one who looks at the sky and wonders if God still speaks. Yes, he does. And now, so do I, because the time is short, and you have been chosen for something that will stretch you beyond yourself. Do not fear. What I will reveal is heavy, but heaven will carry you. Listen closely, child of the Most High. There is a war raging over your soul. An ancient war, older than the mountains, deeper than the oceans. Psalm 144:1. Blessed be the Lord my rock, who trains my hands for war, and my fingers for battle. This is not poetry, it is your reality. Your hands were formed not just to build, but to battle. Your fingers not just to touch, but to tear through the veils of deception. You have not been powerless, you have been asleep. But I have come to awaken you. The serpent has whispered your name in dark places. He has assigned watchers to your home, spirits to your sleep, curses to your footsteps. He fears you. He fears the day you rise up and realize who you truly are. And that day, beloved, is today. You were not made for shadows. You were born from light. Psalm 139:14. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. Even the demons tremble when you understand this. But there is more, so much more. You've been walking in circles, haven't you? Feeling the weight of something invisible pressing on your chest at night, dreams that leave you gasping, whispers that follow you in empty rooms. That is not madness, it is the battlefield. The Lord has kept your spirit intact through storms that should have drowned you. You've buried pain in your chest like sacred relics, but now those bones must be dug up. You've been marked, beloved, not by men, by God. I weep for what I must show you next, but you must see. You must know. There is someone near to you, closer than blood. Where is someone near to you? Closer than blood. Is not who they claim to be. This person has opened their heart to dark utterings. They have spoken curses in secret. They are being used. The enemy has been using them as a channel, as a gate, to reach you. That is why you felt drained around them. That is why you felt confused after their touch. Their smile hides something rotten. But you must not retaliate. You must not expose them to the world. For now you must intercede in silence. Go into your room. Close the door. Call out to El Elyon, the Most High God, with groans too deep for words. Let Psalm 91 be your banner. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Abide there, hide there, cry there, I will be near, and the Lord will fight for you. But I have not only come to speak of danger, I've come to speak of destiny. There is a scroll in heaven with your name, etched in sapphire flame. Angels have read it. I have wept over it, for what is written on it is glorious, but terrifying. You have been called to disrupt bloodlines of bondage. You are an intercessor between generations, a breach repairer, a prophetic voice that hell has tried to silence since your birth. Every trauma you survived was not random. It was strategy. Every heartbreak was fire to purify your oil. But hear me, beloved. The oil cannot flow unless the alabaster is broken. You must surrender everything. Yes, everything. That relationship you keep, just in case. That habit that dulls your pain. That secret sin you pet in the dark. Lay it on the altar, burn it with holy fire. There is no middle ground anymore. The line has been drawn. Choose this day whom you will serve, because soon, sooner than you know, the shaking will begin. And only what is rooted in Christ will stand. Psalm 46:2-3. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth give way, and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea. Though its waters roar and foam, and the mountains quake with their surging, the earth will tremble, governments will fall, secrets will be exposed, the veil between worlds will grow thinner, but you will be hidden under his wings. Now lean in, closer. I must whisper what cannot be shouted. A mighty man with influence will fall in front of cameras, and many will grieve. But what they don't know is that he made a covenant with darkness. A woman dressed in white will rise after him. She will speak of peace, unity, healing. But her mouth is a tomb. Her hands carry ancient spells. She is not sent from God. Do not be deceived. You must test every spirit. You must cling to the word, for the word is your sword, and truth your shield. Beloved, there is someone watching you, not from this world. A soul, now with the Lord, who once held you as a child, or prayed over your sleep, or wept for your pain. This soul stands in heaven's courts even now, whispering your name before the Lamb. Their prayers were not in vain. You are their answered petition. Their dream unfulfilled now finds breath in you. Honor. Then by standing firm, stand, even when your knees shake. You must not delay. A door is being opened right now. Yes, even as you hear these words. A door no man can shut, but it requires you to walk by faith, not by sight. Do not consult your logic. Do not weigh this message like a coin in your hand. Fall on your face. Carry your garments. Ask God to confirm. He will, but do not ignore this. You are not alone. Legions are watching. Saints are interceding. I, Michael, am not far. I war for your name in the courts of heaven. I strike down spirits that lurk in shadows. I cry out to the Father for your endurance. For the time is coming, and is now here, when everything hidden will be revealed, and every heart will be tested. You must rise. Even if you feel broken, you must speak. Even if your voice trembles, the trumpet is in your mouth. Blow it. Psalm 34:17. The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all their troubles. Deliverance is coming. But first, the fire. You were chosen, beloved. Yes, you, the one who doubted if God still sees. He sees. He always has. Do not fear their hiss. Do not fear their venom. For I will place my sword between you and every spirit that dares approach. Let the nations rage. Let the mountains quake. Let the world mock. You belong to the King of Glory. Psalm 24:8. Who is this King of Glory? The Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. He fights for you. He loves you, and he is coming. Now listen carefully. Your voice is needed. Your agreement is a weapon. Comment below what stirred your spirit. Declare it out loud. Let the enemy hear your allegiance to the Most High. Like this message, not for vanity, but as a signal fire in the dark, calling others to come and hear what heaven is saying. And do not stop. Here, this is not the end. I have more to reveal, sacred mysteries, buried truths, warnings wrapped in glory. But for now, let these words burn in you. Let them shake your sleep. Let them awaken your soul. For what comes next cannot be spoken yet. Only you, beloved, were trusted to carry this flame. Guard it well, and wait. I will return. Beloved, still you listen. Good. You have not run. You have not scoffed. You have not looked away, though what I pour into you is like thunder wrapped in silk, soft yet deafening to the spirit. That is why I speak again. I, Michael, Warden of Heaven's Gate, sword-bearer of the righteous, defender of the Lamb's bride, I have not finished speaking. The scroll has not yet been fully unsealed. You must understand that your obedience right now is not small. The very act of listening, of remaining still as these divine words flow, shifts the realms. Do you not feel it? The wind in your spirit changing direction. That pressure in your chest is not fear, it is awakening. You are being broken open so you can be filled. You are being emptied of what once numbed you, so heaven can pour into you what the world could never give. There's something I must now show you, something long hidden beneath the surface of your story. Your lineage is no accident. The blood in your veins has cried out for justice for generations. There are sins you carry that were never yours, chains forged long before your birth, now binding your steps. These generational curses, yes, even the ones your family never speaks of, have tried to swallow your purpose, but I have come with fire in my wings to burn them away. Look back and see the patterns, the betrayals, the losses that always came just when you were about to rise. That was not coincidence, that was war. But heaven has said, enough. Your pain has reached the ears of the Most High. Psalm 34:18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. He saw the nights you cried into your pillow, asking why you felt cursed. You were not cursed, you were called, and the enemy knew it. I must now speak of your dreams, the visions you dismiss, the fragments that come while you sleep. You think they're just dreams. They are messages, some from heaven, some from hell. You have been wandering through realms in your sleep, walking paths of prophecy and danger. That's why you often wake exhausted. You've been fighting without knowing, but the Lord is now opening your eyes. You will begin to see more, hear more, feel more. This is not to torment you. It is to prepare you. You will feel atmospheres shift when you enter a room. Your spirit will stir when someone is hiding something. You will sense both angels and demons around people. Do not fear this gift. Do not run. You are not crazy. You are called. You are a watchman on the wall. You are a prophet in training. You are one who sees, beloved. I must warn you again. Keep this word guarded. Not everyone can receive it. Do not share it with those who scoff at spiritual things. Do not throw your pearls before swine. You are being given secrets, ancient, holy things. Just as Daniel was shown what others could not comprehend, so too are you now being invited into mystery. Protect it, treasure it, and yet do not isolate. For while this message is just for you, your mission is not. There are others like you, scattered, hidden, weeping in silence, feeling alone. They too are being called. You must find them. You must speak up. That is why I ask again, comment below. Your words will call out to the others. They will recognize your voice, for it carries the echo of eternity. You wonder why you have not found your place in this world, why nothing satisfies for long, why you always feel like a stranger, even in your own home. It is because you are not of this world. You are in it, but not of it. Your spirit bears the signature of heaven. That is why the world rejected you. That is why you were overlooked, betrayed, misunderstood. You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to stand apart. Do you remember when you were a child, and you saw things others didn't, when you felt things deeply, and no one could explain why? That was the early stirring of your calling. But life bruised you. People mocked your sensitivity. Pain shut your eyes, but the Lord never forgot. And now, like a flame relit in the dark, your gift is returning. You will speak things that pierce hearts. You will walk into rooms and silence the atmosphere. You will lay hands on the broken and they will feel heaven touch them. Not because you are perfect, but because you are yielded. Not because you are holy, but because He is holy and chooses the lowly. You've been asking God for confirmation. You said, if this is really you, Lord, then speak clearly. Consider this your answer. Consider my words your thunder. Consider your presence here a divine appointment. You are standing on sacred ground. The veil is thin. Heaven is watching. The time is now. The Lord will soon ask you to do something bold. It may not make sense. It may not be convenient. It may cost you everything, but it will unlock destiny. When He speaks, do not delay. Obedience is your sword. Faith is your currency. Fire will come, but fire does not destroy gold. It refines it. And you are gold. Do not be afraid of the shaking to come. Systems will fall. Churches will divide. False prophets will be exposed. Some who once stood behind pulpits will fall under judgment. Entire nations will feel the weight of heaven's hand. But you must not fear. Psalm 91:7. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will be shielded, but only if you remain under His wings. Stay close, stay pure, stay humble. Now I must tell you something hidden. A secret only shared among angels. In the heavens there is a place called the Hall of Tears. It is where the tears of the saints are gathered in crystal vials. I have walked through it. I have seen your tears there. Every sob, every silent scream, every weeping prayer in the middle of the night, it is all there, preserved. And I tell you, not one drop is wasted. Soon they will be poured out as oil upon your head. What was sorrow will become anointing. What was mourning will become power. You are about to enter a season of sudden shifts. Doors that were shut for years will fly open. But you must be discerning. Not every door is from God. Some are traps, dressed as blessings. You will need wisdom beyond your years. Cry out for it. James 1:5. If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, and it will be given. Ask. Wait. Trust. Even now, angels are being dispatched to surround you. Some will come in the form of strangers. Some will appear in dreams. Some you will never see, but you will feel their presence. You are not alone. You never have been. You are part of a remnant, a hidden army rising in secret places. Your voice matters. Your obedience matters. I will not stop speaking. Not yet. There is more to say. Heaven is not done with you. You've barely tasted the beginning. Then hold steady, beloved. Do not flinch, for the voice of eternity still echoes, and I, Michael, remain with you. The hourglass has not yet emptied, but the sands are moving faster now. You must feel it. Time is not as it was. The veil between worlds grows thinner, and heaven is nearing. Every second pulses with significance. The breath you take now is a thread in God's tapestry. And I must tell you, He has woven you into a mystery far greater than you've imagined. You have been told you were average, that your story was simple, but that was a lie whispered by serpents. In the scrolls of heaven, your name is written not in ink, but in fire. Every syllable of your identity blazes in the Lamb's book of life. You are not a background character. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. The very fact that you are here, hearing these words, reading this now, is divine proof that destiny still waits for your yes. The Lord has kept you hidden like a treasure buried in the dark. While others were seen, applauded, celebrated, you were overlooked, not because you were unworthy, but because you were being protected. Hidden, not abandoned. Preserved, not forgotten. Just as Moses was hidden in a basket before he parted seas, just as David was left with sheep before he slew giants, just as Esther was veiled in silence before she saved a nation. So too have you been hidden for such a time as this. I must now speak to the trauma, the unspeakable pain, the betrayals you don't talk about, the abandonment that still lingers in your bones. I see it. I know. And heaven knows. Psalm 56:8. You have kept count of my tossings, put my tears in your bottle. Are they not in your book? Yes, beloved, even your pain is documented in the courts of heaven. Not one night went unnoticed. Not one wound was invisible to God. He saw when your heart shattered quietly. He watched when you begged for the pain to end. And He sent angels to hold your soul when no one else came. Now, I must prepare you for the voice of the Lord himself, not in thunder or earthquake, not in chaos or terror, but in the still, small whisper of your spirit. You will begin to hear him more clearly. Do not second guess it. Test it. Wait against his word, but do not run from it. He is not far. He is near, and he longs to speak to you, not just through prophets and pastors, but directly to you. You are his child. You are his friend. A holy fire is coming upon you, not to consume you but to consecrate you. You will feel the fire in your bones. Your tongue will burn with words not your own. Your hands will feel heat when you pray. This is the mark of the anointed. You are being set apart, sanctified, sealed. I warn you, the enemy knows. He has seen your rising and is terrified. That is why the attacks increased. That is why your mind has been under siege. That is why relationships crumbled, finances withered, opportunities vanished. It wasn't random. It was strategic. Hell feared your awakening. But hear me now. The gates of hell will not prevail. You arise, not by your strength, but by his Spirit. You must return to the secret place, not a church building, not a performance, the secret place where it's just you and God. No masks, no noise, just raw, trembling surrender. In that place, you will be rebuilt. In that silence, your spirit will be rearmed. I will meet you there. Other angels will surround you. Divine strategies will be released in whispers. The enemy fears the secret place because it is where warriors are made. You have been praying for a sign. I tell you now, this message is that sign, and more signs will follow. Confirmations will appear in your timeline, your dreams, your conversations. Watch closely. Heaven speaks in patterns, the same numbers, the same verses, the same phrases, appearing again and again. Pay attention. These are not coincidences. They are codes, clues, directions. There is someone watching you right now, even in the spirit. A person you do not know in the flesh, but your spirit has felt them. They are part of your calling. A divine partnership. Heaven is orchestrating the meeting. Prepare, you must be healed before they arrive. You must be whole, so that when the time comes, your unity will shake kingdoms. Your voice is more powerful than you know. When you speak life, you create it. When you declare truth, demons flee. When you worship, chains break. Stop silencing yourself. Stop shrinking. Heaven needs your voice to thunder. And now I must warn you again. Guard your eye gates and your ear gates. What you consume in this hour matters. You cannot afford spiritual compromise. There are things you used to watch, listen to, laugh at, engage in, but now they are poison. What once entertained you will now grieve you. That's how you'll know the Spirit is transforming you. There will be a testing, soon. A moment where you will be offered something that looks good, but it is a counterfeit, a shortcut, a false comfort. Say no. Heaven will honor your purity. And when the true blessing comes, it will not come with sorrow or compromise. It will come with peace. Some of you have been asking about your calling, wondering if you missed it, wondering if it passed you by. No, beloved, your calling cannot be stolen. It can be delayed, but not denied. God does not revoke destiny. He redeems it. You are still chosen, still appointed, still on heaven's timeline. All that was lost can be restored, even the years the locusts have eaten. Joel 2:25. I will restore to you the years that the swarming locust has eaten. Let me tell you something secret now. There is a name for you that only heaven knows. Not the name you were given at birth. Not the one they mock or mispronounce. A holy name, written in the archives of eternity. It is the name, written in the archives of eternity. You will be called in heaven's courts, and soon you will begin to feel it in your bones. A whisper, a weight, a stirring. Your true identity awakening. You must rise, beloved. Rise from the dust. Rise from fear. Rise from silence. Do not let shame muzzle you any longer. Do not let shame muzzle you any longer. The enemy has tried to bury you in your past, but you are not buried, you are planted. And now, you will bloom, you will break through. Isaiah 61, Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you. That is your word, that is your moment, that is your mantle. Do not keep this word to yourself, not now, not in this hour. Heaven is watching to see who will carry the message. Who will fan the flame, I ask you. No, I charge you. Comment below, declare your faith, share your fire. Let others know they are not alone, that the army is rising, that the angels are speaking, that the Spirit is moving. There is still more I must reveal. Mysteries long hidden, weapons long buried, warnings long ignored, but not yet. Soon, you are not ready for the next scroll, not until this one is sealed in your soul. Reread it, pray it, weep through it, let it cleanse you like fire and rain. And when you are ready, when your heart burns with holy longing again, I will return. The Spirit of the living God is not asking for spectators. He is raising up warriors, torchbearers, watchmen on the wall, those who will not bow to the spirit of the age, nor be lulled back into silence by the comforts of the world. You are being summoned into something sacred, a movement that stretches beyond time, a calling that stretches beyond nations. But listen, this move cannot spread by divine fire alone. It spreads through you, through your hands, through your voice, through your decisions, and yes, through your decisions. Support. Heaven watches what you honor. The oil flows where there is hunger. The fire spreads where there is fuel. If this message stirred your spirit, if something deep within you began to tremble and burn, then do not let that flame flicker into forgetfulness. Fan it, feed it, let your heart say, yes, in action, not just silence. You are being given the sacred opportunity to be more than just a listener. You are being invited to become a pillar in the sanctuary of revelation. This channel, this voice, this message, it must go farther. It must reach those still bound. The ones crying out in silence. The ones lost in the dark, praying for even a flicker of light. You can help send this word to them. You can help awaken the slumbering. You can help tear the veil for another soul. So I ask you now, with the full authority of this heavenly mission, support this sanctuary. Support this movement. Support this message with what is in your hand. If the Spirit moves you, bless this channel with a super thanks, an offering of gratitude for the flame it kindled within you. Or join us through channel membership, a deeper covenant of support where you help us continue releasing messages from the throne room into the hearts of the broken, the wandering, the chosen. Your support is not just financial, it is spiritual, it is prophetic, it is warfare. May He grant you your heart's desire and fulfill all your plans. When you give, heaven sees it. The angels record it. The Spirit multiplies it. Comment below if you feel the confirmation in your spirit. Like this video if your soul was shaken. Share it if you believe this message was not just for you, but for the body of Christ. But above all, never forget, you are not alone. We are rising together as one holy army, and I, Michael, will be back with more to reveal, more scrolls to open, more secrets to pour out from the hidden chambers of heaven. Are you ready to receive the next mystery? Ground. The veil is thin. Heaven is watching. The time is now. The Lord will soon ask you to do something bold. It may not make sense. It may not be convenient. It may cost you everything, but it will unlock destiny. When he speaks, do not delay. Obedience is your sword. Faith is your currency. Fire will come, but fire does not destroy gold. It refines it. And you are gold. Do not be afraid of the shaking to come. Systems will fall. Churches will divide. False prophets will be exposed. Some who once stood behind pulpits will fall under judgment. Entire nations will feel the weight of heaven's hand. But you must not fear. Psalm 91:7. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will be shielded, but only if you remain under his wings. Stay close, stay pure, stay humble. Now I must tell you something hidden. A secret only shared among angels. In the heavens there is a place called the hall. Voice, have you forgotten the angels assigned to you? They stand idle when you sleep through your calling. They weep when you trade your anointing for acceptance. But oh, when you rise, when you pray, when you speak the word of God as a double-edged sword from your lips, they roar with holy fire, and hell itself trembles. Psalm 34. Psalm 34, the angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him, and delivers them. I have been circling you, beloved, not once, not twice, for years, watching, guarding, waiting for you to step into the fullness of your name written in the book. You think your battles have been random. No, every tear you shed watered a seed. Every heartbreak carved space for a deeper outpouring of the Spirit. Every betrayal, every wilderness season, every time you were overlooked, it was never to break you. It was to shape you, to refine the oil, to multiply the glory. Do not curse your pain. It baptized you in fire. Your losses, they sanctified your steps. Do not fear the silence. In the silence, God whispered your identity. You are more than you know. You are more than what they called you. You are more than the limits of your childhood, your trauma, your shame. You are royal. You are eternal. You are the echo of the lion's breath, walking on the dust of the world, like thunder in disguise. Listen closely. The time of sifting is upon the earth. The wheat and the tares are being separated. The true church, the bride adorned in righteousness, is being prepared in secret. And you, yes, you have been chosen to carry a piece of the final puzzle. Do not bury your gift. Do not silence your tongue. Do not dim your flame to make others comfortable. I am Michael, commander of the hosts of heaven, and I say to you this day, rise, stand, intercede, shatter the silence. Let the incense of your prayer rise like smoke before the throne. Psalm 91 has covered you since the day of your first breath. He will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands. You are guarded, you are sealed, you are not forsaken. Even now as I speak, the unseen battle is raging. Demonic forces that gathered against you are being driven back, not by your strength, but by your yes. That small whisper you gave God in the midnight hour, it echoed through eternity. It summoned warriors. It opened portals. It activated promises. Beloved, you must understand, the war has already been won. But your role is not passive. You are not a bystander in the victory. You are an executor of divine will. You have been handed scrolls of destiny. What will you do with them? Write them with obedience. Speak them with courage. Live them with purity. The Lion of Judah is on the move. The scrolls are unrolling. The seals are breaking. Time is not slowing. It is folding. Do not wait for the trumpet to change your life. Let the whisper of God do it today. Shall I tell you more? Shall I open the next seal? Shall I speak what the prophets longed to see but died waiting for? Then listen, be still, and stay awake. I am not done speaking. The heavens are not done shaking. And your story, your holy, blazing, blood-washed, heaven-written story, has only just begun. Then let us walk deeper now, into the heart of the mystery that has been hidden from kings and prophets and priests, into the fire that reveals the truth behind all illusions, the truth that angels guard with swords of flame, the truth that demons tremble to hear spoken aloud. You were never meant to live as though this world were your home. You were never meant to sit quietly in a place that is passing away. Can you feel it now? The shift beneath your feet, the invisible hands of time hastening their pace, the breath of God stirring the veil between the seen and the unseen. The Spirit of the Lord is moving across the earth like a storm sent from eternity. His voice rides upon the thunder, and his eye searches for those who will not flinch. Those who have said, yes, even while their knees shake. Those who are still standing even after every fiery dart has tried to make them fall. There is a cry rising from the throne of God. It is not soft. It is not casual. It is not for the passive or the proud. It is a holy roar, a battle cry, a wedding call. It is the voice of the bridegroom saying, "Awaken, my beloved. Prepare yourself, for I am coming quickly." But you, yes, you, must not only prepare, you must warn, you must declare. For the deceiver is working, relentless, clever, ruthless. He does not rest. He poisons hearts with false light. He wraps his snares in pleasure. He whispers lullabies to those called to war. You cannot afford to sleep. The angels have been sent on assignment, some with scrolls, some with fire, some with golden bowls filled with the prayers of the saints, the cries you thought went unheard. They are here, carried, presented. They rise as incense before the Most High, and his response is swift, yet perfect in its timing. You are seen, you are heard, you are not invisible to heaven. The Father knows every hair on your head. The Son bears your name in his scars. The Spirit groans within you when your words fall short. Psalm 56:8 says, "You keep track of all my sorrows. You have collected all my tears in your bottle. You have recorded each one in your book." Beloved, do you understand what that means? There's not a single tear that has dried without being remembered. Not one moment of despair that heaven did not witness. You are surrounded, yes, even now, by a great cloud of witnesses watching you, cheering for you, waiting for your rise. And I, Michael, have seen you in battle. I have watched you wrestle with shadows at night. I have seen you resist temptation when no one applauded. I have seen you protect others, even while you were bleeding. You are not weak. You are not forgotten. You are a living ember of God's fire. But listen carefully now, because this next part must not be shared lightly. I have been commanded to speak it only to those who have ears to hear and hearts ready to carry the burden. There is something approaching. A trembling has begun beneath the surface of nations. The foundations of governments are cracking. The alliances of the wicked are fracturing under their own pride. And in the center of it all is you, a chosen vessel, a lamp that must not go out. The enemy has tried to convince you that you are ordinary, but hear me now. Those words are lies born in the pit. You are not late. You are right on time. You have not missed it. He has preserved it for such a time as this. You are not weak. You carry the Spirit that raised Jesus from the grave. Me with strength for battle, you humbled my adversaries before me, and he will do it again. He will arm you, clothe you in righteousness, crown you with wisdom. Set your feet upon holy ground, and send you, yes, send you into the harvest fields that are white, even now. Do not trade your inheritance for applause. Do not silence your voice to avoid rejection. Even now as I speak, the heavens tremble because of what is coming. And yet, God is not worried. The King is not anxious. The Lamb is not surprised. Because the end was written before the beginning, and your name was carved into the book long before you knew how to speak it. There's power in your obedience. There is glory in your yes. And there are destinies that will be unlocked simply because you believed. Let the skeptics mock. Let the proud scoff. Let the slumbering roll over in their beds of comfort. But you, who have heard the whisper, who have felt the weight of these words, you must rise. Do not delay. Do not compromise. Do not wait for a louder voice or a brighter sign. The time is now. The hour is late. The scrolls are already open, and I will return with more fire, more truth, more revelation hidden from the proud, but given freely to the humble. If this message has stirred your soul, speak not with fear, but with holy boldness. Let others know that the angel of the Lord has delivered this word. Let the comment section become a well of testimony, and the flame spread to every corner of this earth. The Lord is watching. The angels are moving. And I, Michael, will not rest until the final trumpet sounds. Then open the eyes of your spirit now, for what I am about to show you next has been hidden since the foundation of the world. These are not merely words. They are keys to the ancient gates, came to the storehouses of heaven, keys to the very reason you were created. Do not take this lightly. I speak not to entertain. I do not come to flatter. I do not arrive with words smooth like oil but sharp like swords. I come in obedience to the one who sits on the throne, whose voice shakes the cedars, whose breath splits the seas, whose justice rolls like thunder, and whose mercy is deeper than the grave. You, yes, you, are at the center of something far greater than you can imagine. There is a reason the battles have been this intense. There is a reason the warfare has circled your mind, your body, your finances, your family. There is a reason the enemy has released assignment after assignment against you. It is not because you are weak, but because of what you carry. You carry divine technology, a holy blueprint, an unshakable purpose. Inside you is a scroll written with fire, your name inscribed upon it. And that scroll is being unsealed in this very hour. Psalm 139:16 declares, all the days ordained for me were written in your book before one of them came to be. Yes, even the pain, even the wilderness, even the nights of weeping, all of it has been weaved into a tapestry that will one day shine with the light of the New Jerusalem. And heaven, yes, even now, is watching to see what you do with what you've been given. Beloved, many will be exposed in the days to come. Secrets will rise from the depths, the proud will be brought low. The wolves in shepherd's clothing will be stripped bare, and what was hidden behind religious veneers will be made known. But you must not harden your heart. You must not say, they all are false, and turn away, because in the midst of the counterfeit, God is raising up the true ones. You are one of them. You were not made to echo the world. You were not born to blend in. You were crafted to shine, to pierce, to burn. You were handpicked to stand in the gap, to intercede for the broken, to lift the weak, to awaken the sleeping. But the time of preparation is coming to an end. The season of silence is closing, and a door is being opened in heaven. And I, Michael, stand beside it. You must choose. Will you walk through it? Will you leave behind the old wineskins? Will you shed the garments of shame, fear, compromise, and step into the armor forged for you before the stars were hung? Make no mistake, this door is not for the passive. It is not for those who merely admire the light. It is for those who become it. Psalm 24:3 cries out, who may ascend the mountain of the Lord? Who may stand in his holy place? The one who has clean hands and a pure heart. Do not think for a moment that this path will be without resistance. Moment you rise, the moment you say yes, every principality that has claimed dominion over your bloodline will rage. But they are already defeated. Their weapons will form, but they will not prosper. Because the Lion of Judah is roaring behind you. Because the Spirit of truth is blazing within you. Because the hosts of heaven, legions upon legions, are encamped around you. This is not poetry. This is not fantasy. This is war. This is not fantasy. This is not a suggestion. This is a summons. You must walk with fire in your bones. You must guard your eyes like a temple. You must open your mouth like a trumpet. The enemy fears your voice. The darkness trembles at your praise. Chains begin to break the moment you believe who you truly are. And no, I am permitted to tell you this. There is a shaking coming, not just in the earth, but in the hearts of men, in institutions, in pulpits, in hidden places. What could not be moved before will begin to crumble in a single day. And you will be a sign. You will be a witness. You will be a firebrand in the hand of the Lord. But listen and listen closely. You must separate from the things that are choking your spirit. You must let go of that secret sin, that old bitterness, that hidden idol. You must stop feeding on the bread of anxiety and drink again the wine of His word. The hour is urgent. The seals are breaking. The watchers are watching. And I, Michael, the guardian of Israel, the Prince of War, the servant of the Most High, I will stand with you if you will not flinch in the fire. Let your soul awaken now. Let the word of God be written on your forehead and your hands. Let the Psalms become your sword. Psalm 91:11. For He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. Psalm 34:7. The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear Him and delivers them. And my fingers for battle. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. You are not too far gone. You are standing in the storm because you are called to still it. So rise, warrior, rise, beloved, rise, chosen one. And if this fire has touched you, if your spirit has trembled under the weight of this message, then speak in the comments. Let heaven see it, that you are not silent. Let the fire spread. And if the Lord has moved your heart to support this channel, if this voice has become a trumpet in your life, consider joining as a member or giving through a super thanks. Your support helps us carry this urgent word further. More eyes, more ears, more ears, more souls reached before the trumpet sounds. But above all, stay awake. The next part of this message is coming. And when it does, it will shake even deeper. Until then, keep watch, keep praying, keep burning, and yes, I shall return again. For the words I speak are not complete, and the scroll that bears your name has not yet been fully unsealed. There are still mysteries to be revealed, battles yet to be fought, and promises written in fire that must come to pass in your life. You are walking a path lit by divine fire. A fire that consumes lies, burns away distractions, and forges truth into the very core of your soul. Do not step away from this path. Do not allow fear, doubt, or weariness to convince you that you are not chosen. Because the Lord who sees in secret has already seen your heart, and He has already called your name. He is not ashamed of you. He is not tired of you. He is not silent because He's distant. He is silent because He is drawing you closer, so close that the whisper of His Spirit will speak louder than thunder. Even now, angels are recording this moment, your heartbeat, your thoughts, your decisions. You may think your choice is small, but in the heavens it echoes like the cry of a prophet.